Alright, good evening there, my brothers and sisters of the Leaf and fellow YouTubers. Tonight, I have a Carlos, I believe it's pronounced Torano, or something of that sort, 1916. It's a 5.5 by 50 in size. Has a slight earthy, nice peppery smell. It's gonna be a good cigar. Using my double guillotine cutter here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, let me give this thing a cut and light her up. Oh yeah, jeez, I can't stop smelling it. It's yummy. Oh yeah, definitely earthy. Pre-draw is earthy. It's not tight at all. I mean, it's a pretty smooth draw. I mean, the wrapper itself is a little toothy, as some people call it. You know, when it kind of sticks to your finger as you pull back. It's pretty dry wrapper actually. There's not much oil, no oil to it at all. It's nice and earthy, peppery smell. Alright, let's light her up. Well, on first glance, now you can't really tell, but it doesn't really want to light very well. Want to give it a fair shake, you know? Right off, definitely some earthy, slightly grassy. It's kind of like almost a spinachy. It's really smooth, actually. I mean, the retro hell on it's really, really smooth. And yeah, it's kind of has some pepper notes. The finish is a medium finish. It's a pretty decent cigar. I'm gonna smoke the first third of it, and I'll come back to you. Alright, I'm back. About 22 minutes in now. The burn is pretty consistent. About 10 minutes in, I got into some woodsy flavors. On the palate right now, it's still some earthy, peppery, kind of sweet. It has a very, very nice flavor. The The draw's kind of tightened up a little bit. It's not giving me loads and loads of smoke like it was in the very beginning. I'm going to go ahead and put the ash down before I wear it though. So as you can see, I mean, it's got a really nice hot cherry, and the I was actually wrong at the very beginning. I said it was 5.5 by 50. It's actually 5.5 by 52. The wrapper is a Cameroon wrapper. The binder is Nicaraguan, and the filler is Honduras and Nicaraguan. And back to my thoughts on it. I'm definitely getting some nice sweet cocoa. Some woodsy notes, still earthy. I mean, it puts out some smoke a lot here, but drawing it, I'm not producing much smoke. It does bring in a lot of flavor. The retro hell is really smooth. Almost gives me a sense of, and I hate to say this, but because I've never heard anyone use this before, so probably get a bunch of laughing comments on this, and that's fine. But almost gives me a sense of some type of sweet cereal, you know, from back in my childhood days when I ate sweet cereal for breakfast in the morning. The finish on the palate is really nice and sweet. Lots of pepper, but a sweet pepper. So I'm gonna smoke some more of this, and I'll get back to you. Alright, welcome back. I'm just past the halfway point, and actually the burn has basically fixed itself, and it's burning quite nicely. I'm going to go ahead and take off this second band. The flavors throughout have been pretty much the same so far. The grassy or earthy flavor has kind of mellowed out a little bit. Still a lot of pepper on the finish. The finish, I think, is actually staying a little longer now than it was before, and more profound pepper on the finish. Still, it's producing about the same amount of smoke. I'm getting a little bit more smoke right now than I was before, but really not that much. The retro hell is still smooth. Don't draw too much, or else you'll get little bits out. I just took some. At my very first puff, I had a little bit, and that one there I just drew too hard and drew a little bit too. So I'm going to smoke this down to the finish, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. Thanks for sticking around, and this is Tu Riva Wa, aka James, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, welcome back, my brothers and sisters of the leaf. I'm actually in about another 10-15 minutes from where I was. The draw has become exceedingly hard. The flavors have just kind of stayed around the peppery, earthy now again. And the wrapper, as you can see, has started to, and it's actually around where the band was, it's actually cracking, and yeah. So I mean, now here's something that's kind of weird. I've never really experienced this in other cigars, but this kind of also has given me some type of, almost like a hint, a slight small hint of mint on the finish. So I've got that woodsy, earthy, tobacco-y, grassy with a slight hint of mint. I'm going to go ahead and call this done at this area here. Unfortunately, it's just starting to get worse. Overall, it was a beautiful cigar. I would definitely smoke more. If you like tobacco-y, earthy, then you'd definitely like this cigar. So on a scale to 1 to 10, I'd give it, say, about an 8.5. I think that the draw kind of, made it to where it lost some points. The ability to smoke it down more. I like to smoke them down to where, you should stick a little pin in it and finish. I love to smoke for me anyway, I love to smoke a cigar to where there isn't anything left. And every once in a while, on the expensive cigars that just taste so wonderful all the way down to where you can't smoke anymore, I'll actually, stick them in my pipe and finish smoking it through my pipe. It was definitely a good cigar. I would definitely recommend it to the new pipe. I say pipe, thinking pipe again. New cigar smokers, as well as a cigar aficionado. But yeah, that's my final on it. I appreciate you watching, and this is Tu Revo Wa, aka James. Until next time, safe puffin', and see you around.